Hey everybody, my diary's not going well, is it? When I started, my husband was away, and although that kind of means I've got more to do, it also means I'm not trying to create space for the two of us together. And then I'd get to the evening and be like, oh, what can I do? I'll do one of my videos, you know? So now he's home, there's something else to take my attention. I just haven't sort of created the time to do it. Anyway, we'll see how we get on. So, what did I want to talk to you about today? Okay. So, this is something that was something I figured out a really long time ago in my parenting. And yet, it seems to hit me on a regular basis, even though, like, I already know. And it's about kind of finding some peace with where we're at. So a lot of us here in this community, I think, have children with unique sort of challenges. Like, all children have their challenges, I get that. And then there's sort of an expectation that by the time they reach a particular age, they'll be able to do X, Y, and Z for themselves, and they'll be, you know, going off and doing this, that, and the other. And I know that a lot of people in this community have children who are not doing those things. And that's just fine. That's where our children are at, and that's what they do. And yet, we want to be so accepting of our children and where they're at, and it isn't always easy. And sometimes when new challenges arise, or at least challenges that haven't been significant, and then you suddenly are like, oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? You're kind of hit by it again, aren't you? Like that sort of, oh, that's what we're dealing with. And we've just had one of those recently, which has made me really go, oh, that's why things are so hard. And, oh, that's why we can't do those things, you know? And again, like I say, it's not like this is news to me, but it sort of seems to roll round, and then I sort of go, oh, yeah, that. So here we are again in that place of like, oh, that's going to mean this, you know? And I guess what I wanted to really share with you was we all have things in our parenting, no matter what challenges our children face, or the challenges that we face, we all have challenges in our parenting. And as a little aside, no one's challenges are comparable to anybody else's. They just are what they are. That's not my point, but I wanted to get that in there. And sometimes it's going to feel really hard. And the invitation is, when that happens, when it hits you, like, we don't want to stay mired in that. We don't want to stay like, oh my goodness, things are so hard for me. Like, that's not helpful to us. But there are times where that's what hits us, and that's okay too. So if we can take on, oh, this feels so hard right now, and we can hold that with compassion. Maybe we can take it to a listening partner or a counsellor or a therapist who can also hold it with us. But ultimately, we want to hold that for ourselves. We want to be able to go, this is really hard, and then have another part of us that can go, yeah, it really is. We often need like an outer person, external person to help us practice that. But as we start to internalise it, to bring that to ourselves, to be able to say, yeah, it is really hard. And that's the way it is. That's where we are right now. Okay, and then we can kind of pick ourselves up and move on from there. But there's a real piece around hearing whatever's hard, sending it lots of compassion, and then we can move on. So anyway, as I say, hit another one of those kind of like, oh yeah, that in our parenting path recently, and I've had to come to that realization again, that, yeah, it is hard, you know, and it's okay to feel like it's hard, And that is how it is. So that's what I'm working with, you know. Okay, that'll do for today. I hope you like these. They are short and sweet because I know that everybody's really busy. So yeah, I hope they're bite-sized enough. I would love to put, subtitles on them so you can watch them whilst your kids are falling asleep. But I can't even tell you. Have you ever tried subtitling things? It takes forever. Even with the sort of auto subtitlers, because when you actually look at them, they're like, not that great always. So I would love to do that, but I don't have the capacity for that. So I'm just hoping that the people who need to see these actually do get a chance to watch them with the sound on. Yay! Okay, that's it. I'll see you all soon. Bye.